Yep, we're doing it again. We're leaving 5 things inside of jars for 30 days. Now, today's liquid that we will be leaving these 5 things in is something that has been very highly requested. And that is Monster Energy. I don't even know if you can see that. Monster Energy. And I'm not entirely sure why. Personally, I think it smells bad. I think it tastes bad. It has like 15,000 grams of sugar. So I don't personally drink Monster, but you guys wanted to see it. So here we are. The 5 items that we will be leaving inside of these jars filled with Monster. First one, a 9-volt battery. Very simple. Who knows what could happen? The second item, a pair of pliers that are already kind of rusty, as you can see. I should say a pair of pliers with rubber handles, because the Monster could eat the handles off, who knows. Our third item, something you've seen in the past 2 videos where I left things in jars, a leather glove. Very interested to see what happens with the leather glove. Our fourth item, bubblegum. Double bubble bubblegum. Get this in here. I'm really curious to see what this is going to do. I have a feeling this is probably just going to turn into like a sludge, probably. And our fifth item, which is something that a lot of you guys requested these 2 things together specifically, which I thought was very weird. And it's one of my least favorite foods, pickles. Actually, it's probably is my least favorite food. If you've been watching for a while, you know I absolutely despise pickles. Pickles are so disgusting. Why would you take a food like a cucumber that's already gross and then pickle it and make it more gross? I just don't understand. Ugh. That's enough for the pickles. Alright, we've reached that point in the video, yet again. All the jars are filled up. Now I want you to go ahead and leave a comment down below. What do you think is going to happen to each one of these items? And I will see you in 30 days. Alright guys, it's officially been 30 days since we left all these things in these jars full of Monster. And so far, just by looking at them, you can see like the bubblegum doesn't look like a whole lot happened to it. This glove, I don't know why, but the Monster turned like pretty much like a really dark red color. Whenever you hold it up to the light, you can see a little bit of red. And you can't really see what's going on inside there with the glove. The battery, to me on the outside, it looks like it's a little bit swollen. The pickles, doesn't look like anything's happened with the pickles at all. But what I'm really interested in is the one with the pliers in it. Whenever you hold it, it's turned to the liquid like a really like black pretty much. And whenever you hold it up to the light, even when you hold it directly up in front of the light, you still can't see anything through it. So I'm really interested to see what's going on inside this jar. So let's get started. All right, so let's start digging into these jars. First, let's just get the gross one out of the way, the pickles. We all know it. Pickles are disgusting, and I guarantee leaving them in Monster, I guarantee that didn't help anything. I know I'm gonna regret this. Actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, it still smells disgusting, but it's not nearly as bad as what I had expected. Let's see the condition of these pickles. Oh. Wow. I mean, it doesn't look like anything happened to me. Which, I mean, you wouldn't really expect too much to happen just because they're normally in a jar with liquid. Obviously, Monster's liquid. They just smell like Monster. So they're even more disgusting than they were to begin with. I really hate pickles. Let's go ahead and take a look at this battery. I'll go ahead and pour it out. For some reason, that smells worse than the pickles. And you can see, yeah, you can definitely see right here that it is swollen. And you can see right here that it's swollen. And you can see right here that the, oh wow. Oh, both the terminals. You can just pop them right off. I don't know if they, and it's kind of squishy right here. I guess the terminals just kind of like rusted off, or maybe where the battery expanded enough that the terminals just kind of can come off. I don't know. I honestly don't really have an explanation for it, but it's no longer a good 9-volt battery. Next up, let's take a look at the bubblegum. Looks like it is, looks like it's all stuck together, honestly. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's all very soft. Just like it's like a just like a big piece of clay. And it actually smells good, where it's because the whole thing smells like bubblegum. Yeah, this is just kind of like a big ball of Play-Doh. That's probably going to be the best thing that happens during this experiment. Let's see how stretchy it is. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Jeez. That is extremely stretchy. Well, that's pretty cool. Although I would have to do it to be sure, but I would almost guarantee that you would get this same effect if you just left it in water. All right, next up, let's take a look at this glove. See what the condition of this glove is. Oh, this stuff is so full of sugar and so sticky. You can hear it. It's so, everything's so sticky. Oh, look at that liquid. That's completely like charcoal. I can only assume that that's probably from the leather of the glove. Oh. I wonder what's happened to it. It doesn't feel weak. There's no holes or nothing in it. It doesn't, oh. It just, oh, it's absorbed all that Monster. Oh. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any damage on it. Unlike the bleach and the Drano, I believe, it kind of like ate a hole in it, and I was able to, rip holes in it or whatever. I don't think anything's happening to the glove. Yeah, it's not weak where you can put holes in it or nothing. So I can only assume that the reason that the Monster is this charcoal color is it absorbed whatever's in the leather and then it went into the liquid. That's the only assumption I can make. I really thought that it would weaken this glove. I'd like make it maybe eat a hole in it or something, but guess not. All right, and last but not least, the one I'm the most curious about is the pair of pliers. Now, before I poured this out, if I remember correctly, there was a little bit of rust, or maybe there was a lot of rust on these pliers. So I'm thinking that the Monster might have removed some of that rust. Or maybe it's rusted it even more, and that's why the liquid's so dark. But it still, it looks like it's that same charcoal color that the glove was. Oh, that definitely looks a little bit rusty. All right. Oh, wow. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it smells really bad. I don't know what it's done. It's like, I don't know. I can't even explain what it's done. It's like ate some of the, like a coating off of the metal or something. Let me get some brake cleaner and spray this off and see how it looks. All right, I've got some brake cleaner. Let's just spray some of this off and see what's on here. Seems like it's coming off a little bit. I can only assume that it just ate off all the places where there was rust. Because it definitely, or maybe it was starting to eat at the metal. Because I don't remember if there was all these little like dents and scratches and all this stuff on these pliers before. But they definitely look really rough now. And I still don't know what all these flakes are off of. So it has to be, that has to be a coating on the metal, I would assume. Because the handles were in there, but they don't look, you know, they don't look damaged at all. I don't know. That's very interesting though. All right guys, well that was it. If there's any other things that you want to see me leave inside of Monster, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Or if there's anything else that you want to see me leave in anything else, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.